My name is Nerita Davis and I'm from the Cairns campus and I'm an online distance student with Bachelor of Laws. I came to CQU later in life at the age of 35 because I had an amazing, memorable experience, a personal and spiritual experience, and with that being said, I felt really happy and complete to have the strength, determination and persistence to undertake a law degree, which I've always wanted to. And now I can happily say in my final term, hopefully. Well, I was raised in Townsville by my mum and she did an awesome job. And at the age of 35, I met some other family members and I was so at peace for meeting them that I felt really, really confident and I could see everything so clearly at the age of 35 that I knew that from that point on I could finally do the law degree. And when I came home, I saw in a newspaper an advertisement from CQU encouraging people to enrol in a Bachelor of Laws. And then the following week I signed up to do the bridging course, and hence where I am now. My mum is an academic and she's a social worker, and so she was always pushing us to go do well at school. But for school, for me, growing up was not a good experience and I absolutely detested it and hated it, and I was an academic and I lacked a lot of confidence. But however, like I said, when I got much older, I gained that confidence. So whilst my mum always pushed me, I rebelled against school. And I never thought I would be brainy enough and academic enough because I don't think the teachers ever believed in me. And most importantly, I didn't believe in myself. And I realised now, back then, a few years ago, that you have to believe in yourself before anyone can believe in you. You've got to come from your own passion and desire and really follow through that dream. And regardless of what everyone says, and that's how I got through it. And my kids watching me as well, it's been a core thing for me not to give up, and my husband's support. So, and also the support of the university has been outstanding. Where do I start? CQU I regard as my second family. It's really throughout the whole degree. When I first started, I was incredibly shy and timid and lacked a lot of confidence. And throughout the years, I've realised the lecturers have pushed me throughout the law degree to really feel empowered and push you through those things you think, oh my God, I cannot do it. CQ have helped me grow spiritually and mentally and academically. The lecturers, the course coordinators, the support staff, the Vice-Chancellor himself, and through that support is also me swallowing my pride and say, you know what, I'm struggling, I need help. And, you know, if you admit to that, they will help you. And I've been a recipient of 3 scholarships, which I'm really excited about. And CQ have funded me to go to several different places throughout Queensland, just attend significant law events. So obviously that support has been shown to me that they believe in me and they see something special or amazing in every student. But I guess I'm really stubborn and that's been a really great thing. And with that being said, when they send me to these different functions, I'm incredibly scared, would you believe, to walk into a room not knowing anyone. Like even walking to the campus today, I was like, oh my God, I have no one to know. And I get really happy at the end of the day when I think I've pushed through that shyness to walk into a room not knowing anyone. And I guess by the time I finish, which is soon, I'll be a really good solicitor practicing in the courtroom because of that. Well, first of all, CQ are just amazing and just so supportive, as I've said several times. Incredibly compassionate, kind, caring, and sometimes quite hard, which is what you need. You can't be all fluffy. And the opportunities that have arisen employment-wise, but also the friendships I've made, the contacts I've made. And I've realised over the last year, regardless of an academic's position, whether they're a doctor here or a Vice-Chancellor for that matter, I email them and ask for help. and they don't just fob me off like another sausage factory. Every person, every student counts. And for that, I'm forever grateful, because as a student, you really try harder and you'll do anything. Well, I do anything for the university to promote it, because I can speak from my heart, knowing that I know how great it is because I've experienced it. And each academic staff I've ever dealt with talked to me or helped me as a human being, not just as another student.